Hey Eagles, we are so excited about the Strides to Soar Fun Run coming up this week, and we hope that you are excited about it too. In case you're new to our school or just students who may not remember what we did last year with the Fun Run, we wanted to tell you a little bit more about this special event that's going to be taking place at our school this week. It's going to be a very exciting week, and we hope you're ready. The Strides to Soar Fun Run is a great big fun run that takes place on Friday. We'll go up to the soccer field. We have a really cool racetrack set up, and we run laps around the track. And you get pledges or donations for every lap that you run around the track. It's our only fall fundraiser, and parents, it's hosted by our Eagle AIDS PTSO group. And so 100% of the profits that we raise stay right here at school, which is great. We don't have to worry about any other companies or anyone else being involved. Our volunteers handle everything and do a super job. So please know that any donations that you make will be helping our school. This year we're planning to use the money to buy new technology equipment, to buy supplies for some special projects that we have planned, and to plan some special family fun events this year too. So we hope that you'll be able to help us out by collecting pledges this week. At the Fun Run, when we have our track set up, you'll run up to 35 laps, and as you run around the track, students, a teacher is going to be marking a sticker on the back of your shirt keeping up with how many laps that you run. So here's how you can help our school, students. We need you to go out and collect pledges. A pledge is a commitment that somebody makes to give a donation, so what you need to do is go out and ask people that you think that would be willing to help our school. Raise your hand right now if you know of somebody that you might be able to ask that could help our school. All right, I see lots of you have already thought of somebody. Turn to a neighbor and tell them somebody that you think might be able to help our school. Somebody you might ask. Go. Good. I heard lots of great examples. You might ask neighbors. You might ask family members like your grandparents or your uncles. You might ask family friends, your babysitter, your coach. Anybody who loves you and might be willing to help support you in a special project that you're doing would be a great person to ask. Another thing that you can do is ask local businesses. A lot of times businesses really want to help people in the community. So if you're out with your family at the grocery store, you might ask to speak with the manager and see if the manager would be willing to make a donation. That would make a great impression of our school if you used your good manners and collected donations from local businesses too. And lots of times they're willing to give large donations that can help you meet your fundraising goals too. So think about who you might ask. Any amount is fine. If somebody wants to give $2, that's fine. They can make per lap pledges and say, I'll give you 25 cents for every lap you run, or they can make a flat donation and say, I'll give you $20. Either way is fine, however you want to do it. So how you're going to ask is you're going to come up with a very nice, polite way to ask if they would be willing to support our school. And if you're not sure what you might say, if you look in your yellow packet that you guys took home on Friday, there's a sample letter that you can fill in with your family and to practice reading and tell them what our school is doing and make sure that you say thank you. Even if they decide not to give a donation, they did give you your time to listen, so make sure you ask them. You could call them. You could have your parents put a post on their Facebook page. You could send them a text. You could send them a message. You could even send them a card in the mail. Whatever you want to do to contact people that you think are willing to help our school. We know you have lots of great ideas, and we can't wait to see you playing them out this week. Also, on your envelope, whenever you collect a pledge, this is the place where you're going to write everything down and go ahead and start collecting money. Now, you don't have to collect all of your money this week. Somebody could just make a pledge, and then you collect their money later, but we do need all money collected by October 2nd. So, let's say I ask my sister Paula, and Paula agrees that she's going to sponsor me for the fun run. What I'm going to do is come in here on my envelope, and on the first line, I'm going to write her name, Paula Jones, and it also tells me to write her phone number. And I know that because I'm just reading the box right above the envelope. So you don't have to remember all this. You can check it out on your paper. So I'm going to write Paula Jones and her phone number and say she said, I'll give your school $50, Casey. So I'm going to write $50 as the pledge amount. And I'm going to write that that was a flat donation. So you're going to check, is it a per lap pledge or is it a flat donation? And her total amount that she pledged was $50. So I'll write that there. And then if she goes ahead and pays me, I'm going to put whether she gave me cash or whether she gave me a check. And if she didn't pay me and she wants to pay me later, I don't have to write anything down right now. And that's all you have to do. It's super easy. It only takes about 10 seconds to fill out one line per person that makes a pledge to you. Every day you're going to take your envelope home, and every day you're going to bring it back to school and give it to your teacher. And then our volunteers are going to come around every morning and see what pledges you got. And on the side, they're going to fill in this marker that shows what prizes you get. So if you're curious about prizes, and I know Miss McCarty told you all about them at the pep rally, and there are lots of great things that you wanted to know, you can look back at this great sheet that's here in your envelope as well if you can't remember what your prizes are. Okay? So some really, really fun, exciting things that we're going to do. Also, we have a special prize going on any day next week that you bring in a pledge. It doesn't matter if it's a $1 pledge or a $100 pledge. You earn a ticket, and your ticket will go in a special drawing, and anybody who makes a pledge, no matter what amount, and has their tickets entered in the drawing, at the end of the week will maybe be the winner of an iPad mini, which would be really cool to have your very own iPad. So that's something else you could do. So even if you bring in small pledges, that's a great way you can still win an excellent prize maybe. Alrighty, I think that's about it. Next week we've got some really cool dress-up themes to show your spirit and get folks excited about the fun run. And if you can't remember what all the dress-up themes are, they are on this piece of paper too. So check out your envelope. It has all the information that you need to know all about the fun run. And parents, any of you that are watching, if you have any questions, feel free to ask your child's teacher, or you can contact one of the members of our Eagle Aids Parent Volunteer Group, and they'll be glad to answer your questions. If you have a connection, parents, at a local business that you think would be willing to help our school, let us know, and we'd love for you to reach out and help us make contact with some people that might be business partners for our school through this project as well. Also, students, make sure you definitely want to have a cheering section there on Friday to cheer you on for the fun run. So the yellow paper in your envelope tells you all about the times for the fun run. If you're in pre-K through 2nd grade, you're going to be running at 9 o'clock on Friday. And if you're in 3rd through 5th grade, you're going to be running at 10:15 on Friday. So be sure you invite your parents or your grandparents or special friends to come and cheer you on as you run your laps on Friday for the Strides to Soar Fun Run. Thanks for all you're doing to help our school. We can't wait to see if we meet our $20,000 school goal. Have a great day.